The Winter Classic is by far the best hockey regular season game of the year. We have some fantastic pictures where 105,000 plus people were in attendance at the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. The Detroit Red Wings lost in a shootout to the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2. But the gear also that the goalies were wearing were spectacular. Yeah. So these are fantastic pictures from Getty Images. Of course, the Big House right there. 105,000 plus people.
So is that ice or snow leading up to the ring?
It was snowing like crazy. You see it right there.
Throughout the entire game it was snowing. Yeah. It was terrific. It was like if you ever played hockey outdoors and on a pond and skating on when it snows, it's fantastic.
I'm surprised they couldn't get people on the field closer to the rink.
Yeah, well, when I saw that, I thought that too, but I didn't know how they would do it because you'd have to have some sort of riser there that would obscure it from other people. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Keep it here for a second.
This is great.
I love the cap on top of the goalie mask for Bernier. It's awesome. And look at the pads too, and the stick is.
Hey, how are they doing?
It's
I
awesome.
actually like them.
Yeah, I like them. They're a good team to root for. They're on their upswing.
Good, and they haven't won since
forever.
Like the 1800s.
Yeah, exactly. And they won for every year for
It's a fantastic picture.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic picture. It is. They've taken the idea of the All-Star game with this. This was Gary Bettman's best idea.
I was going to say his only good idea.
Maybe only good idea.
Yep.
I can't. It's so good that it could not have been Gary Bettman's idea. And they're doing it now. I don't want them to spoil it because there's going to be a game at Dodger Stadium now. At the end of January, the Ducks and Kings are playing at Dodger Stadium.
So you think it should be only places where it's cold and snowy?
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, yes. But I also don't think it should be all the time. Like they're having that at the end of January. I think it should be once a year. I think it's a really
just on the first of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
I completely agree with you. Who are the Kings playing, by the way?
The Ducks Kings. Yeah, I want to go to that game. You want to go to that game?
Yeah, I'd go to that game.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to go, so thanks for asking.
I don't think
Toronto.
Do we invite Rick?
4 regulation wins in the last 28 games.
The two of us are going to go.
Points in.
I don't want to go with Rick.
They do have points in 6 straight games. 17 wins for Toronto when outshot. That's the most in the NHL.
I was looking all weekend for a good Maple Leafs shirt or hat.
They're not. First of all, I slept in one last night, and you know where I got it?
From me, right?
Yeah, he gave
me.
What? How did that happen?
Well, we're getting to the Aaron Rodgers story in a little while. He bought me a birthday present. It was a great Maple Leafs retro shirt, and the Maple Leafs logo is maybe the best one in sports.
No, the Blackhawks are #1.
Well,
bias or no bias.
Okay, Mr. Snyder.
Oh, come on, don't do that. Where should the next venue be, by the way? They've done Wrigley, they've done Fenway. The Big House was awesome. I loved watching this.
Fantastic.
Heinz Field, right?
Yeah, Heinz Field would be a cool place to do it.
They also did it in Buffalo. So
what about in Canada? What about doing it at one?
Yeah, and do it in outdoor. Is there an out where the exhibition park? Where did the Blue Jays play before the
Olympic Stadium, right? Wasn't it called Olympic Stadium? Yeah, Olympic Stadium.
Is it still open?
I went there. It's got to still be there.
Might that have been Montreal?
Montreal's Olympic Stadium. Yeah. Even where did Toronto play before?
Yeah, before. Where did the Blue Jays? Exhibition Park.
I think it's right. Yeah, no. I was thinking Montreal.
Exhibition Park.
I'm sure it's gone. It's probably been leveled.
Has to be.
They probably built, that stadium. The Bell. No, what did they call it?
The Bell Center.
Rogers Center. No, what was it called? What was it called?
When it was before, after the Sky Dome.
Yeah, Sky Dome. That's what it is.
So you guys are saying Canada would be a good choice.
Sure, best place,
Yeah.
And then, or like where the Calgary Stampede is, where they
or where the Rough Riders play, or where the
Rough Riders, Frisco Rough Riders. That's what you're talking about. By the way, the hit on Patrick Eaves. We were talking about this before. Joffrey Lupul.
Yeah.
Joffrey Lupul.
Yeah.
5 games we think is a good amount for that hit. Cross-checking a guy in the back of the head when he wasn't
second offense, and I think they're cracking down on stick offenses and cross checks. It seems like a reasonable thing.